Yeah, I'm Chris Humphrey. I'm the Executive Director of the EU Asean Business Council, which is a body designed to support the interests of European businesses here in Asean and promote increased trade and investment between Asean and Europe as well. The session I just did was about manufacturing in Southeast Asia, and can Southeast Asia become a preferred manufacturing and trading hub compared to China? And I think that was an interesting discussion to be having. I actually think Southeast Asia, ASEAN as a whole, is a hotbed of innovation. I think you've got a very young, keen population here. People want to learn. They do tend to be extremely entrepreneurial. You can see that with the number of startups that are happening here across Southeast Asia, particularly here in Singapore as well. When I compare it to where I come from back in Europe, I don't have that same sense of energy and buzz in Europe that I get when I go around Southeast Asia. So I think this is a place which innovation is in the core of the people now. The young population, I think, are battling more. They want to come out more. They don't want to be so ring-fenced in particular jobs in life. They want a bit of greater freedom, and that means they want to be more entrepreneurial. I think one of the biggest challenges for growth in ASEAN is, can the member states of ASEAN deliver on the ASEAN economic community? Can they try and make it easier for companies to trade across borders? Can they make it easier for information flows to go across borders as well? Can they help that startup culture develop in the region, not overly regulate it, so create a bit more freedom? I think all the fundamentals are there underneath, that sometimes the shackles need coming off. The governments need to deliver more on what they've been promising. Well, I think the digital economy, e-commerce, is going to be a big driving factor in the region. And that's actually something that's very positive for Southeast Asia. You've got an awful lot of SMEs out there, often manufacturing low-value goods, and e-commerce is the way for them to go. But the connectivity to help them do that, and I mean both in terms of digital infrastructure, so broadband internet connections, telephone connections, but also financial connectivity as well, so access to money, payment systems, that needs to be put in place for those people. I think it will be a lot more closely connected than it currently is. I think it will be, by that time, probably the world's third or fourth largest economy, taken collectively. I see ASEAN as being a bit of a world leader. It's not going to be a collection of 10 small countries. It's going to be seen as increasingly as one unit with a much more powerful voice on the world stage.